coverage of the Royal Visit 1987 begins October 16th with a 2-hour news special on the Queen's arrival in Regina. Each day of the Saskatchewan tour, reporter Donna Cunnan will bring you...
Live from the Queen City of the Prairies, it's time for CBC Television's Switchback.
Host Sir William Wright.
Whoa, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning out there, Saskatchewan. We have a huge crowd lined up in our studio this morning. This is our special salute to the Queen and all things British edition of Switchback. This being the Queen's 5th visit to our province and longest ever. We have a huge, huge crowd lined up in here this morning. Anybody from out of town? Right off the bat, where are you from?
Balgony.
Balgony. That's what, here's some people way in the back. I'm going to run way back to you guys, and you can tell me whereabouts you're from.
PA.
PA. What's your name?
Lindsay.
And what are you doing here, Lindsay?
I'm sitting.
All right. Lindsay, a career in television is in line. What's your name?
Dana Glanby.
And where are you from, Dana?
Regina.
And what are you doing here?
Watching Switchback.
There you go. Not just sitting. That's good. Good participatory answers. Hands up. Okay, one more real quick. What's your name? Where are you from?
Michael Harless from Avonlea.
Avonlea. Well, thanks very much, all you guys, for coming. We've got a lot of...
In our royal show, I'm going to head up to work.
...to my work. You guys can continue sitting. I guess that's all you're doing anyway. It's just... You guys can come with me. A couple of guests to introduce right off the bat. You probably noticed I'm being followed here. Let's see, who are they? Constable Barb Dressel is over here on the left, and Constable Brian Mears is on the right. Let's give them a Switchback welcome. Yes, they are here as sort of an honor guard in an official capacity this morning. And those people, of course, with the RCMP. Barb hails from Vancouver. Were you born and raised there? No, they won't answer me. They're just at attention. Just blink twice if you're originally from Vancouver. I think so. I'm not sure. Brian, he's from Medicine Hat, Alberta. Both of them have about 9 weeks to go in their training, and they'll be the Color Party honor guard for the duration of today's show. Now, today's show is going to be dandy. We've got some Beatle videos coming up. Also, a tour of the Queen's Royal Suite. Yes, we're actually going to take you to the hotel room where the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh will be staying. Actually, tonight will be their first night in that room. Also, we're going to meet 2 young flower children. Actually, there are people who presented flowers to the Queen on Friday upon her arrival. Also, 2 more looks and listens to our Juno contest. We ran it last week. It went by so fast. I'm sorry we didn't have time to show it to you twice. It went by so fast, a lot of people had trouble with it, so we're going to show that to you a couple more times again today, so we'll run through the Juno contest twice. Now we're going to go live via satellite to London, England. We have a special reporter standing by, Beatrice Dexter. Beatrice, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Bill.
All right. First of all, I want to thank you for joining us here on our special salute to the Queen and all things British edition of Switchback. You're there in London. Looks like a nice day.
Yes, it's a lovely London day, and I'll be bringing you all the excitement of the Royal Tour live from London here.
All right. We look forward to chatting with you a little bit later on.
I'll just hang around here then.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, we're also going to be doing something we haven't done for a little while. We haven't done it, in fact, since last year, and that is I'm going to be picking up the phone and making some phone calls. If this is your phone ringing, pick it up and say, "Make it quick, I'm watching Switchback," and you will win this British invasion tape, or, and a Switchback mug. You'll get both of those things. So if this is your phone ringing, pick it up and say, "Make it quick, I'm watching Switchback." I will let you know this is an out-of-town number, a long-distance number. Ooh, you are listening to tunes that are on the British invasion tape, which is the prize if you answer the phone correctly. And we'll throw in a Switchback mug as well.
Hello?
Hello, is Mike there, please?
Oh, just a minute.
Oh, sounded like Mum to me. What do you think?
Make it quick, I'm watching Switchback.
Well, good morning, Mike. Congratulations. You have won the British invasion tape and a Switchback mug. Now, it sounds to me like you may have had a little bit of prompting there. Is that true?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay. Are you enjoying the show thus far?
Yep.
Heck, we've been going here for 6 minutes already, and I haven't hardly messed up. Are you pretty excited about the Royal Tour? You live up in Saskatoon there, Mike. Are you planning to see the Queen when she gets on there? She's getting there later today, actually.
I'm not sure.
All right, well, you can probably catch her on television anyway. Really nice lady, and you can tell her that you were talking to me this morning.
Okay.
That'll mean a lot to her. We'll send this off in the mail as quick as we can.
Okay.
Have a good day, Mike.
Yep.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, got rid of Mike. All right, we're 1 for 1. I'm going to make one more phone call, at least. Another long-distance phone call. This is the hardest part of my job. Trying to learn just to do this. As I mentioned, another long-distance call. Opportunity to win the British Invasion tape and a Switchback mug. If you answer, make it quick. I'm watching Switchback.
I'm making quick watch. I'm watching Switchback.
All right, congratulations. We have another winner. All right, we are talking to whom?
Laura Duke?
Pardon me?
Laura Duke?
This is Laura Lee Duke. Well, that's who wrote the letter. Thanks very much, Laura Lee.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I'm supposed to say a happy birthday to your sister. Is it Lara?
Yeah, that's right.
And it's her birthday today?
Yeah, she turned 16.
She's 16 today. Well, everybody in Outlook and in the surrounding areas, send those cards and letters to Lara, who turns 16 today. And we'll be sending you, Lorelei, this Switchback mug, or one just like it, and this British Invasion tape. Are you pretty excited about that?
Pardon me?
Are you pretty excited about that?
That's nice.
All right. Thanks a lot for writing in, and every time you send in your entries, make sure you put your phone number on, because you never know when I'm going to be phoning you again.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. One more? Okay, one more. The hippie shit. Some pretty interesting tunes. You know, some of them are going to become famous. I can sense it. All right. One more phone call. Here we go, here we go. As I mentioned, the hardest part of my job is now complete. If this is your phone ringing, pick it up and say, make it quick, I'm watching Switchback, win a British Invasion tape and a Switchback mug, and the adoration and accolades from all your family and friends. If you answer incorrectly, of course, people will...
Make it quick, I'm watching Switchback.
We have another winner. Who am I speaking to, please? So, is this Ricky? Pardon me?
Tisha.
Tisha. Well, how are you doing today, Tisha?
Very good.
That's good. You're a real regular watcher.
Yeah.
You send in entries almost all the time. That's why I had your phone number here.
Yep.
And Ricky also sent in lots of entries and his phone number as well.
Yep.
So congratulations to both of you guys. Have you guys won a mug before?
Nope.
Okay, well then this will be your first one.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Have a good day, and hope you're enjoying the royal visit.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. 3 winners, and our first 3 phone calls of the day. I think they deserve a big round of applause. It was 36 years ago in 1951 when the Queen first visited Regina, although she was still a princess at that time. Her first visit here as a Queen was in 1959, and she's been here 4 times altogether. Now, the people at the palace say she really feels at home here, and it's no wonder. Regina is the Latin word for Queen, so this really is the Queen City. In actual fact, the Queen lives here in London, or more specifically here at Buckingham Palace. She's not home today. If she was, the Union Jack would be flying overhead. There's a lot of similarities between Regina and London. Actually, both places are pretty windy, especially today here in London. I sometimes wonder, though, if the Queen would ever consider leaving the palace and moving to Regina. First of all, the Queen would want to deal with a real estate company with a name she could trust. Then she'd think about living at a fashionable address. Let's say Princess, or King Street, or Royal, or maybe Queen Street. Now, the Queen obviously has quite a bit of money, so financing the home probably wouldn't be a problem. But if she did need a loan, she could go to Royal Bank or Royal Trust. On those occasions when the Queen is not attending official functions, she may choose to hang out at Royal Sporting Goods, or maybe watch some gymnastics at the Queen City Gymnastics Club, or maybe come here and enjoy the sport of queens at Kingsbury Downs. The sport of kings at Queensbury Downs. New drapes, office supplies, even new glass is all here in the Queen City. And should she be hungry late at night, she can always hop over to Royal Confectionery for some late-night snacks. Security would never be a problem, this being the home of the RCMP. And should her and the prince decide to go out for dinner, they can each have their own. Her at the Dairy Queen, him next door at the Burger King. You know, it's amazing how many times I've seen the King and Queen eating at the Dairy Queen and the Burger King. Beside me right here, I have a special, very special microphone. This is an actual, true-to-life microphone. It was used in 1939 for CBC Radio's coverage. Maybe I'll go like that, so maybe you can see that. This is when, this is the St. Edward crown on the front of this, which is only used during coronations. So thanks to CBC Radio for setting that aside for us right now. Now, throughout this morning's program, you may hear a sound just like this. In fact, you'll hear a sound exactly like that. That is Big Ben tolling the time, or something like that. Anyway, it dings all the time over there in London. And during this morning's Switchback, from now on, every time you hear the sound of Big Ben, race to your phone, pick it up, and dial the Switchback number, 359-1069 in Regina, 359-1076 if you're calling long distance. The first caller each time will win a British Invasion tape. So we'll give away about a half a dozen tapes throughout the show, so keep listening for the sound of Big Ben. I'm going to go back here and tickle these constables and see if I can get some kind of expression on their face, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
I'm roasting. Time for a beer. Wow, no delicious milk chocolate.
And no colorful candy shells.
We can't be M&Ms without candy shells or delicious milk chocolate.
Wake up, Peanut.
What? My candy shell. It was all a dream.
Come on, we're going to be late for the party.
Great day to be M&Ms.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
You get extra flavor, extra fun in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet won't promote tooth decay and gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long play. Extra flavor for that extra long day. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra long time.
Sugar-free extra lasts extra long.
$600 rooms in Buckingham Palace? I don't do windows. I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, boy. Last week, we blasted through something at extreme speed, and I'm very sorry about that. It is our Juno contest. We're going to be giving away valuable, huge, wonderful cash prizes when the Junos happen. That's early in November. So we have a Juno contest for you. What we've done is we've put little snippets, little clips of your favorite music videos. These are also music videos which are nominated for Junos. We've put them all together. There are 8 different video clips you have to watch really carefully. We'll show you this later in the show as well. But you have to watch really carefully and write down the name of the band or the performer or the singer, as well as the name of the song. Okay, we'll roll that for you right now. Watch very, very closely and listen. I know the last one was Kim Mitchell, easy to... Oh. Well, now you only have to guess 7, because I guess I blew it and I told you one of them. Anyway, write down those 8. There'll be the name of the band, the name of the singer, the name of the performer, whichever it is, and the name of the tune. Once you've got all 8 of them, send them to us, and be sure to mark Juno Contest on the outside of your envelope, as well as putting care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. That's also in Saskatchewan. That's in Canada, which is a part of the Commonwealth. How appropriate on this, our royal show. And the postal code is S4P4A1. The postal code gets a little bigger and bolder as you move towards the end of it. You guys can be replaced with a little tape, you know. All right, they've promised now they'll be really good with the postal codes. Time for our first music video of the morning. A little bit of trivia here for you. Elvis had 24 #1 tunes. Madonna had 14 #1 tunes. And in between those two, in second place on the all-time countdown, are the Beatles. I don't know. It was before my time. Here's one of their great ones, though. I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles.
Tell you something, I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, please, say to me, let me be your man. And please, say to me. I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you understand. When I feel that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
Oh, you gotta love them. You gotta love those Beatles. This is our special royal salute to the royal visit here in Saskatchewan, featuring all kinds of things about the Queen and royalty and all things British. The Queen, of course, has not had an opportunity yet to meet the star of the show. We hope that maybe later on in the week she'll stop by here, you know, because usually those people like to hang out together. Now, the Queen is here in Saskatchewan. As I mentioned, she's been here 5 times in total, but somebody who knows much more about the Queen is actually standing by live in London right now. Let's go to Beatrice Dexter out there in London. Beatrix, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Bill.
First of all, thank you very much for helping us here on Switchback. I understand this is your first time on Canadian television.
Yes, it is, actually. Yes, it is. I've traveled all over with the Queen, though, and I do know everything there is to know about Her Majesty.
Okay, now you're there in London. How's the weather today?
Well, it's a lovely London day, Bill. Brisk, slightly damp and drizzly. Just ducky that storm cooked things right up for us.
Okay, now for some of the people here, they may not know, but you work for a British, or more particular, a London newspaper. Now, maybe you can tell us about that.
Well, it's called the Fleet Street Beat.
Now, I've never heard of the Fleet Street Beat.
Well, actually, we're quite new, a fresh perspective and all that, you know.
Okay, now, you specifically deal with the Queen and all things royal. You usually go with her and know a lot about her. Have you ever covered her in the past?
Yes, that's me, Beatrice Dexter, first on the scene with the Queen. I've followed Her Majesty from the Falklands to the Highlands, from the halls of Montezuma to the Straits of Gibraltar. I covered her.
Okay. If you follow her everywhere, then why are you in London? Because the Queen is here in Saskatchewan right now, and I would think you would be with the Queen on her royal trip here through Canada.
Yes, but I'm covering her absence here. I thought that would make for sparkling journalism. Well, actually, Bill, you've caught me. You see, everyone else had to go to Regina, so someone had to stay here, you know.
Okay, now we see some shots of London there behind you.
Yes.
It must be around supper time there now, but things seem pretty busy for a Sunday night.
Yes, they are. The traffic is, you know, booting back and forth. Everyone's going home for supper and whatnot. Lots of different kinds of architecture here, too, as you can see behind me. Let me see, what's this here? This is a kind of an interesting-looking statue. And there's London Bridge, as you can see, right behind me there.
Okay, that looks like the River Thames. Is that how you say that?
Thames.
Thames. Yes, the River Thames. Have you heard much about the royal visit there in London while she's been here in Saskatchewan?
Actually, Bill, since I'm here, I'd like to know a couple new snippets from you. I haven't heard much. I heard she went to a place called Saskatoon? Saskatoon?
She's going to be going to Saskatoon, yes. She'll be leaving about 11 o'clock this morning from Regina, flying up. It's called Saskatoon.
Saskatoon, yes,
Saskatoon.
And a dinner date with the Lieutenant Governor, I heard.
That'll, I think, a little bit later on in the week. Yeah, she's doing some official functions up in Saskatoon. She's going to be going, flying to a place called Yorkton tomorrow.
Flying to Yorkton. I didn't know they had an airport.
Yes, Yorkton has an airport. She'll be going to Kenora, visiting some of the farms and things around here. It's really quite scenic in Saskatchewan. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Well, actually, I didn't think there'd be much to see out there. I mean, look at this place here. I mean, what more could you like? Dreary, gray, drizzly. Actually, it smells a bit too diesel, you know.
Right. Well, we have plenty of fresh air here on the prairies. It's a little bit brisk, but smelling pretty good, I think, here in Saskatchewan right now.
Well, it should, all that wheat and all, you know.
Is there anything you want to leave us with? Anything that's pronounceably different, perhaps, from people in London as opposed to us?
You can't really compare Saskatchewan and England. I mean, you have an accent and we don't. What?
I think you have an accent and we don't.
No, I think you have an accent and we don't.
Well, I think you have an accent and we don't, and this is my show. So goodbye, Beatrix. Maybe we'll talk to you a little bit later on.
Thank you for having me on anyway.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. We maybe get back to her a little bit later on in the program. We saw in the background there just a snippet of something that is very, very famous, world famous in fact, and that is the changing of the guard, and they do that all the time in Britain, just outside Buckingham Palace. But we thought for the people that may be as part of the Queen's entourage in Saskatchewan right now, we'd show them the changing of the guard Saskatchewan style.
Strong right, 43 crossbuck on 1. Strong right, 43 crossbuck on 1. Ready? Ready, set, ready, set.
Hold it! Oh, stop. Go on,
Ready, set, done.
All right, thanks to the Campbell Tartans Football Club for that sort of different perspective on changing of the guard. We're going to come back and take a look at the Queen's home away from home, or I guess palace away from palace, when Switchback returns in 2 minutes.
I'm roasting. Time for a dip. Yeah, no delicious milk chocolate.
And no colorful candy shells.
We can't be M&M's without candy shells or delicious milk chocolate.
Wake up, Peanut.
What? My candy shell. It was all a dream.
Come on, we're going to be late for the party.
Great day to be M&M. Play it. All the world loves M&M.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand.
This is Brother Rice. He hasn't spoken a word in exactly 20 years. Now that's something to celebrate. But not a loud, boisterous celebration. More like this, the new FTD Celebrate Bouquet. Flowers, colorful bowl, and a fun box of surprises. So, when someone you know has done something worth celebrating, send the FTD Celebrate Bouquet. A fun, inexpensive celebration worth shouting about, right? The new FTD Celebrate Bouquet. A great way to celebrate anything.
Ann Blake, buyer, condition, headache.
It's a constant nagging throb.
Why haven't you tried Tylenol?
You'd have to prove to me that it worked just as well as mine.
Clinical studies prove Tylenol has the strength to deliver really effective relief, yet it won't upset your stomach. How do you feel?
I feel great. I really do. Now that I've tried Tylenol, I feel much better and the headache's all gone. I will buy Tylenol.
generation of non-smokers.
Between 300 and 400 people work in Buckingham Palace. But you know, with 600 rooms, almost everybody that works there gets 2 rooms just to themselves. You probably just heard the Hippie Hippie Shake by the Swinging Blue Jeans. Just one of many great tunes on the British Invasion cassette, which we are giving away all day long. Thanks very much to the folks at Quality Records for making that available to us. Now we're going to go on a bit of a tour. This is kind of a special moment. It certainly was a special moment for me, and I want to share it with you people. We are going to go inside of the Queen's Royal Suite. It's at the Hotel Saskatchewan. I met up with a guy by the name of Greg Moon, who is the general manager of the hotel, and Greg took us on a tour. Now watch very closely. You'll find this fascinating. This is actually where the Queen is going to stay tonight. Come on in here. Oh, boy, very big. Smells very new.
It is very new. We've redone the carpet. There's new paint in here. New wallpaper. I'll take you through the wallpaper and show you where we've replaced it.
Now, there's a lot of different rooms. We'll go here first.
This is the dining room here. This seats 8 very comfortably. The wallpaper here is called Cambridge. It's brand new wallpaper. Carries through into the living room. There's Cambridge Trail. We've got a small kitchenette over here, which is where the breakfast will be served, right at this table here. For 8 people, there'll be 3 breakfasts. There'll be 2 dinners. For breakfast, the Queen usually has breakfast at 9 o'clock, and Prince Philip has his breakfast at 8:30. But Prince Philip will probably have kippers for breakfast, and the Queen will probably have scrambled eggs and bacon. Of course, Canadian back bacon for this trip.
That's great. This looks smooth as glass here.
Yeah, we've refinished some of the furniture. This is one piece that we refinished, actually 5 pieces in here, as well as a buffet hutch. This is a gold coffee urn that we have for especially for the royal visit, fruit bowl. And the table itself will probably have fresh flowers on it daily. The place will look like a florist shop in here, I'm sure, when we're finished. There's a lot of people very keen to see the Queen.
All right, we'll go into this. This is a huge room here.
Oh, this is the biggest room in the suite. This is the living room, probably the most comfortable room in here. The interesting point over here I should point out to you.
Okay.
This is actually an antique icebox that you won't see in anybody's house anymore. It's really just a collector's item, and it's really just there just as a piece of art now. But speaking of ice, funnily enough, here's a small tidbit of information for you. She brings her own water with her, and prior to arriving here, we make the ice cubes for her out of that water. They send a dozen bottles, and we look after it.
Okay, where does she bring? Does she bring her water from London, or?
No, the water's coming from Australia. They bring it in bottles, and wherever she goes, they send a dozen bottles. It's rather interesting.
Yeah, it keeps her own. Keeps her water. Now this is huge. Obviously, she could entertain.
She can entertain in here. We're expecting that she may even have as many as 6 people for dinner one evening there. If we as we go around the room here, you can see the blues that she's very keen on. It's a very placid colour, and the statue over in the corner is of Queen Victoria, of course. And then you'll notice the rather British paintings on the wall of the 1800s, all just to carry through that royal feeling, that royal era. And if I can move out this way here, I can probably take you through to the bedrooms.
All right.
Where the Queen sleeps.
All right, we're going to be back with the second part of that royal tour in a little while, but actually we've aroused somebody from what was probably not that great of a night's sleep anyway, because Greg Moon has joined us here. He's pretty worked up because the Queen will be staying in his hotel, in his new refurbished room, for the first time tonight. So just before what the heck, I'll bring up Greg Moon, and we'll say hello to Brian and Barb, our delightful color party right here. Greg, come on up. I'll meet you in the middle here. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
Nice to be here.
I'll slide in right here, and we'll, Barb and Brian, these are our color party people here. And
we're safe anyway.
Yes, we should be, and nobody will ambush us from behind. You'll be okay. Greg, first of all, thanks for coming in. This must be a pretty exciting day for you, because you've obviously gone to a lot of work to make sure everything's just perfect for the royal visit, and they're going to be in your hotel, I guess, for the first time today.
They are in the royal suite tonight for the first time. They arrive at 5:55. We're very excited about it. We've done a lot of preparation, and we like to think that nothing's going to go wrong at this stage.
Okay, what's your biggest fear? I mean, you're actually going to meet the Queen, and you'll meet the Prince, the Duke of Edinburgh, and you're going to have to maybe say something and do something. Are you worried about that, or are you more worried that everything goes well with the rooms?
I'm more worried that everything will just go exactly how they want it, that we have exactly what they need, that at no time do we find ourselves, for example, having a specific jam that they didn't want, or something along that line.
Right.
We're right down to those sort of small details.
Everything has to be just so. Now, you've got some help from the people at Buckingham Palace and the protocol people here. They've explained every little thing to you as far as what you can do, what you can say, and things like that. What do you think has been the most novel, bizarre little request, or something that you thought was there's an amazing amount of detail that you had to pay to any particular thing?
Probably when I first received the Queen, I'm not to touch her at all. That's an absolute no-no. I have to address her immediately as Your Majesty. There's no other way I can address her. The fact that I can't get too close, that I have to walk a half a pace, it's all rather interesting.
Okay.
Probably of more interest, though, even that we learned about just last evening, was that when the Queen is in residence, we'll be raising her flag on the top of the hotel. So if you drive by in the next 3 days after 6 o'clock tonight, you'll see the Queen's flag flying on the top of the hotel.
She even has her own flag?
That's correct, yeah. When she's in residence, she flies it.
Okay. Now, Greg, we're going to get back to the second half of the Royal Suite Tour, and I think the second half is even better. So sit back. Okay. You've seen the room, and so have I, but those folks want to see it.
Excellent. Okay. Now, if I can take you right through this way, this is probably the highlight of the tour. This is regarded as Her Majesty's bedroom. The Queen has slept here before. They were here in 1978. And prior to that visit, there was an interior designer came here from Buckingham Palace, and this room has changed very little. We've basically cleaned it up, of course, but the colour scheme is how she likes it.
Blue once again.
Blue once again. Nice placid powder blues.
Your basic hotel television set. Now looks like she gets full cable.
She gets full cable.
Comes in here, curls up at night to watch a little Benny Hill, or what do you think?
Well, what do you know? I don't know. She's also ordering, we have a VCR coming in for her. And
so she'll hop down to the 7-Eleven, maybe watch a movie?
Well, she'll probably send someone to the 7-Eleven, but that'll be okay.
She probably won't do it. No. Now, this is a large bed. I'm dying to say this is a queen-size bed, but it looks bigger than that.
Actually, it's a king-size bed, so we're ready for any monarch that we get.
Even a blue phone.
Even a blue phone. So terribly color coordinated. And of course, right through this way, we have the royal bathroom.
Okay, excuse me, I gotta check this out. The royal bathroom, all right. Lots of color coordinated towels in here. She gets extra towels, so that's interesting. Looks like brand new wallpaper. Oh, in here there's a tub, and what do you know? Ah, yes, the royal flush. This is a great little room here, Greg. It's kind of small, but it works. How about through here? What's in here?
Right through this way. I have a new bedroom. We've totally renovated this for the Queen's visit. Now, this is the last, or the fourth room of the royal suite. This is actually the second bedroom, done in nice beige and champagne and touch of blue, and the stronger blue just to highlight a little bit. As you can see on the bed here, we've got a couple of things, some final touches still to go together. Alfords are the ones that have put together the suite, done a super job, made it feel very, very comfortable and elegant, and we're optimistic the Queen will think that it's pretty nice as well.
Okay, Greg, two questions for you. First of all, the Queen and the Duke will be staying in this suite, but how many other people are involved with this tour, and how many other guests will there be here in the hotel?
Well, we have a total of 47 rooms with the entourage of the Queen will bring. And in that entourage, we've got everything from valets to presses to dressers to even a shoe shine, who's requested a special table to put his shoes on when he's finished cleaning them for the royal party.
Okay, and final question. How much does this place cost for a night?
For you, $575 a night, the 2 bedrooms.
Holy mackerel.
Well,
is that a deal?
That's a deal. We feel it's worth it. It's cost us at least $20,000 to renovate this. And we're pretty proud of it, and we feel if you like it, you can afford it.
Okay, well, I like it. Good. I can't afford it.
No?
Thanks a lot, Greg.
Okay, thank you.
Back to you, Bill. All right, thanks very much, Bill. Greg is here in the studio, and we'd like you folks out there, if you have any questions at all about the Queen's rooms, the dining room, the living room, the bedroom, the hotel, all the preparations, the entourage, if you have any questions you'd like to find the answer to, well, Greg, I'm sure, is going to have the answer, and the phone numbers are right there on your screen, so give us a call. Greg, anybody that hears you say more than 2 or 3 words while you're here in Canada would notice that you, too, have a little bit of an accent. You're from down under. How long have you been in Canada, and what are you doing here?
I've been in Canada since 1974. I'm basically here from Delta Hotels. This is a company transfer to Regina. Although I am enjoying Regina, and of course, meeting the Queen is one of the highlights of my career.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I understand, though, that you met the Duke of Edinburgh, the Prince,
yes,
when he was here just a little while ago. And when he asked you you're from Australia, you told him you moved here for the skiing. And he thought that was a little bit odd, you know, living here in Saskatchewan. Is that?
Well, he asked me, so you're Australian? I said, yes. He said, so what are you doing here? I said, well, I came here to ski. And he said, Saskatchewan? I said, no. I came to Canada to ski.
Right. So, and so you hang out a lot of time in Calgary, Banff, in the mountains.
Yeah, Whistler, particularly.
All right, that's great. We'll grab some phone calls here. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Who else stays in the suite besides the Queen?
Just Prince Philip and the Queen stay in that particular suite. Right next door will be the Queen's personal security person, personal policeman, and across the hallway is Prince Philip's policeman as well.
Besides the Queen and the Kingdom?
Nobody. Just the 2 of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
A little surprised? Yeah, it's a big place, isn't it, for 2 people?
You nearly got lost in there.
All right, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Josh. My name is Josh, and I'm calling from Regina.
All right, well, thanks, Josh. Have a good day.
Thanks, Josh.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi.
Hi.
Have you got a question for Greg?
Yeah, is the Queen very picky where she sleeps and stays?
Yes, she is very picky where she sleeps and stays. I've been told by the federal protocol that if we didn't have the suite at the in the Hotel Saskatchewan, she possibly wouldn't come to Regina. She's just so happy with the size of it and how comfortable it is.
Anything specific about the air temperature or anything like that, or just regular?
They don't have too much central heating in England, but we've tried to take care of that as well. But I'm sure the size of it and the general feeling of the Hotel Saskatchewan is very similar to an English-style hotel. And I'm sure that's one of the reasons she feels so comfortable.
All right. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Got a quick question for Greg?
How long would the Queen be living? How many days would the Queen be living in Saskatchewan?
Well, she's been in Saskatchewan since Friday. She's spent 2 days out at the cottage at Fort Qu'Appelle, and she goes to Saskatoon today, and then she comes back to the Hotel Saskatchewan for 3 days, and she departs on Wednesday morning. So she'll be here a total of 5 days, and then I believe she goes to Quebec.
Okay, what's your name?
Jason.
Where are you calling from, Jason?
Fort Qu'Appelle.
Okay, Jason, are you looking at your television set right now?
Yeah.
Can you see this shirt?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
It's nice.
Okay, it's yours. This is a Reebok shirt with the British flag on it, this being our British show. And this comes courtesy of the good people at Foot Locker in the Southland Mall. So you stay on the line and we'll get your name and your address and your postal code and all that, okay? Okay, and all the rest of you folks, grab a paper and pencil because I'm going to be giving you some details on our visit to Saskatoon when Switchback comes back in 2 minutes. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you.
We'll just stay here.
Breaking out? Don't play the blues. Here's something new that you can use. New Clearasil Acne Cream Medication. Its 3-way formula penetrates, helps fight bacteria, helps heal pimples fast. You win! Pimples lose. Clearasil gets you good reviews. New Clearasil Cream. As you see, the difference is clear.
Eat more. A good chew. And peanuts, too.
Don't monkey around when it comes to your car's engine. It needs regular oil changes for maximum engine life and fuel efficiency. Bring your car to Lube Tube, home of the 5-minute oil change. With a regular oil change, we'll lubricate your car free of charge and give it a thorough visual inspection to keep you safely on the road. After your oil change, gas up or wash your car at Dirty Dad's Car Wash in Mohawk Gas Bar. Drop in and see us at 1920 Francis Street, just north of Victoria. There's no monkey business when you visit LubeTube.
Spur your creative imagination at Globe Fabrics. From buttons and lace to patterns and fabrics, Globe is everything for your sewing and upholstery needs. Old furniture in the attic, the professionals at Globe can help you choose the right materials to make it look new again. Wedding bells in the future. Come to Globe's Bridal Lane. Globe's large showroom features a huge display of materials for every purpose. For over 25 years, the place to go for the best selection, prices, and service, Globe Fabrics, 1825 Park Street.
Anne, Charles, Andrew, and Edward, was that right? 4 kids. Isn't that nice? The Queen's children. This is our Queen special, our Royal Tour special, and the color party standing in front of me will also get British Invasion tapes because we're giving these away to absolutely everybody. In fact, we'll even give one to Greg Moon because apparently the British are coming. They've got bands over there and stuff, electric instruments. Apparently there's an invasion coming. It'll be great. We're also going to invade Saskatoon at the end of the month, October 31st and October 30th. Actually, and October 31st. We're going to be up in Saskatoon doing 2 shows. The first show is a Halloween show, so we want you folks to come in costume. Everyone must be in costume. We'll be taping that show Friday, October 30th at 7 p.m. Then the next day, Saturday, October 31st at 2 in the afternoon, we're going to tape another show. That's not a Halloween show, so do not come in Halloween costume. Both of those shows will be taped at Holy Cross High School in Saskatoon, and if you want tickets, they're absolutely free. If you live in Saskatoon, you can pick them up at the 5th floor CN Tower. That is CBC Saskatoon. And if you're out of town, you can call 244-1911, and we will reserve tickets for you. You can pick up those tickets then at the door. Remember, if you're coming to the Halloween show, be in Halloween costume. And if you're not coming to the Halloween show, don't come in Halloween costume. But either way, you need a ticket. We appreciate that. We'll try to show you those addresses and phone numbers again later on in the program. Now, last weekend was our Thanksgiving show, and of course, Thanksgiving means turkeys and stuffing and gravy and all kinds of things. It also means leftovers. And we actually have something left over from last week's Thanksgiving show.
It's turkey time. Tom Turkey ran away, but he just came home. It's turkey time. He's really home to stay, never more to roam. Let us make a wish, and may all our wishes come true.
Woo! It's turkey lurkey time. That was a bad tune. That was a very bad tune. Joining me here are 2 very special guests, making sure my microphone is on. Let's have a switchback welcome for Darcy Gent and Amy Forrest, sitting right here beside me. Got to get that hat up a little bit on this guy. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Good. Now, Darcy and Amy were involved with the Queen's official welcome, I guess, on Friday. What did you get to do, Darcy?
Walk up and bow.
Walk up and bow. Did you give her something?
No.
You didn't get to give her something. How about you, Amy? You gave her something.
I went up there and I curtsied and I handed her the flowers.
You gave.
And I curtsied again.
You got to give the Queen flowers.
Yeah.
Now, was that a pretty special treat?
Yeah.
Now, how were you guys chosen, Darcy? How did you get the job?
A hat.
Pardon me?
Just a hat being shaken until the name fell out.
Oh, okay. So you just were the lucky winner of a draw. How about yourself, Amy?
My aunt is a guide commissioner, and she was at a meeting, and somebody asked her if she still had a niece that was in brownies, and she said yes.
Okay, so that's called having pull. Yeah, like you had somebody well connected.
Yeah.
Okay, now you got to give her flowers, and then you gave her the brownie salute, I understand. Yeah. Show me the brownie salute. Okay, sort of like peace, only with the fingers together. Okay, that's good. Now we'll take a look at you folks in live action. Here you were at the legislative buildings in Saskatchewan, handing the flowers over.
To present flowers to Majesty.
Ooh, look at that. Now are those prairie lilies? That's our provincial flower. There you are. Did you get to shake her hand?
No.
No, you didn't get to do that? There you are, Darcy. That's kind of a thrill of a lifetime, I guess, for you, right? You'll remember that forever and ever. Now, Darcy, what was your first impression? I mean, you got to be right there with the Queen. What did she look like? Same as you thought she'd look?
Yeah.
Did she look the same as she does, like, on Money?
No.
A little more lively than that? How about you, Amy? What was your impression of her?
I think she was nice and pretty.
Pretty. Excuse me, I heard a bell.
Excuse me, Bill. It's tea time. Would you like to come with me?
It's tea time. Sure. Can I bring
Certainly.
Amy?
Come along.
Let's go, guys. Amy, Darcy, let's go up to the couch there. It's tea time. I don't exactly know what that means. It's tea time. You guys can hop up there on the couch. Wow, Greg, did you bring this stuff?
Yeah, I brought all of this from the hotel. These are normal items that you would have at a tea time. I've got some scones over here with some nice strawberry butter.
Scones here?
Yep.
Dainties, and tea?
And tea.
Oh, boy.
Can I pour you some tea there, Bill?
Certainly. Darcy and Amy,
if I pour the cream first, would you like some tea? No? No tea, okay.
All right.
If you pour the tea, it's believed if you pour the tea first, you'll have red-headed children. So you won't have red-headed children now.
Okay.
Although you have a red moustache there.
Yeah, this is starting to smell very good. Now, tea time. This is quite a traditional thing. Now, would the Queen break for tea time?
The Queen would always break for tea time. Even in cricket matches, they break for tea time in the morning and in the afternoon. And this would be a normal afternoon tea, as different to high tea, where you would have, say, finger sandwiches. That's actually what she's having this evening, which after she arrives, is having a high tea. We've got a selection of pastries there, as well as the scones.
Okay, and look at these nice party hats. No, these are just
like a party hat?
Serviettes or napkins there. Yeah, just drape those on there. I know you guys might not want tea, but you must want to eat some of these.
They're pretty good.
Look, now was this made up from the people of the hotel? Did they make
these? Are all made from our pastry chef at the hotel. We have a truffle chocolate here. We have a puff pastries with a strawberry cream. The chew pastry is a swan in the middle, and a little bit of actually a tart. That's a kiwi tart and a cheesecake.
Okay, this is great stuff. I'm sure the Queen is very much going to enjoy that as well when she gets here tonight. Just a minor sip here.
Certainly.
Ooh, only in Canada? Pity. All right, time to go to our second video of the morning. This is the Beatles once again, and Twist and Shout. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome back. The Beatles are pretty good. I think they've got a shot. I'm not sure. You know, now they're out with the videos, they have a hope. Just enjoying wonderful strawberries and all the goodies that go with tea time here, courtesy of Greg Moon and the good folks at the hotel. I also want to thank Michael and David Wright at A1 Rentals, who helped us with the delightful silver tea service. We'll continue with our tea, and when I come back, I'm going to do double-duty, double-decker bus driving. And that's very difficult to say and to do when we come back in 2 minutes. These are very good.
This is the voice of a legendary recording star. Sweet Dreams, the new movie of her life, has let millions of all ages hear the magic that made her famous.
Where's this place called me?
And now, we present Patsy Cline's legendary records for you to enjoy. These are are among the most heart-touching hits of all time.
Each time I see you again, I've got these little things.
True recording classics.
She's got you, oh, crazy for thinking.
All these Patsy Cline records are in this treasury, but you also get another entire heart-touching album.
With every heartbeat, I still think of you.
You get them all.
And remember our faded love.
How you love this treasury of Patsy Cline's legendary records. But remember, you also get album number 1. You get them both in this limited TV offer. Be sure to order now.
Mail $14.98 to Patsy Cline, Box 124, Regina, Saskatchewan, S4P 2Z5. You get 2 records, 2 cassettes, or 2 8-track tapes. This special Patsy Cline offer will end with no advance notice. Write this address down now. Mail $14.98 to Patsy Cline, Box 124, Regina, S4P 2Z5. That's Patsy Cline, Box 124, Regina, Saskatchewan, S4P 2Z5.
I'm Cochran from Red Ryder, and I'm going to be on Switchback next Sunday.
All right, thanks very much, Tom. We don't want to miss him. What great strawberries. Brian, maybe I can get you to hold this microphone here for a second. I got to... can I get you to... You want a strawberry? They're really good. Not even one? Barb, a strawberry for you. Well, I got minor reaction out of them anyway. They're so good, it's too bad you guys have to do your official function and you can't watch. I had an opportunity this week to go out with a fellow by the name of Don Moore. Excuse me, I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. And Don showed me how to drive a double-decker bus. It's quite easy. Here's how you do it.
I have no right. Come on inside.
First of all, Don, thanks a lot for inviting us along here. What can you tell us about this bus? A little bit of history, maybe.
This particular bus has been in Wascana Center approximately 4 years. It's a 1961 Bristol. It was purchased in the United States. I'm not sure how long it's been in North America. It's originally a bus that was used in North Wales as what they call a country bus. It was green in color. This particular bus seats 70 people, 38 on the top, 32 on the bottom. And you get a better view up top, really.
Don, you've been lucky enough to use this bus and give some tours around town here. What's different about driving this particular bus from, say, a regular bus or a regular car?
I guess the biggest thing is you're sitting on the right-hand side, so it's opposite to the way you'd normally be, and your gear shift is on your left-hand side as well. And the height of the bus, it's quite a bit higher than a normal vehicle.
So what kind of problems does that present?
You have to be careful where you go, low-hanging trees, wires, light standards, etc.
How about the wind?
It's a little bit shaky in the wind, but it won't tip over like a lot of people think.
Okay, do you mind if I give it a try and go for it?
No, you can, we'll let you try her, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy, need to be a gymnast just to get in here. All right, Don, what do I need to know to drive this vehicle?
Okay, basically it's a 4-speed transmission, but you can see the shift lever is to your left.
Okay, over here.
Yeah. And parking brake lever.
All right.
Pedals on the floor are the same. Your turn signals, left and right.
What's this red thing?
That's your horn right.
That is the horn, yes, it works.
Okay, gauges are down on the lower dash. All the gauges.
Okay, how do I make it go?
Okay, back behind me here is your switch panel here. Turn this on, push the button, and the engine will start.
Push the starter button.
All right, I'm ready to go, Don.
Okay.
Maybe you can hop in the back,
sure,
and I'll see what happens here. Here goes nothing. right, Don. Thanks very much. That was great.
You're welcome, Bill.
Have a good day. You can have your bus back.
Thank you.
All right, Darcy is eating everything in sight here at our high tea. Darcy, keep going. You're doing very, very well. I promise you folks a second look at our contest for this week, and by golly, I'm going to come through. This is our Juno contest. You have to watch very closely and listen very closely. There are 8 video clips. Quickly. Okay, you need to write down the people that performed all of those songs, either the singer, the performer, or the band, as well as the name of that tune. There's 8 of them all together. Write them all down and then send them to us. Here is our Switchback address. It is Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, Saskatchewan. We all know the postal code. S4P4A1. Thank you very much. That's studio audience in full voice. Now, the winners of our Big Ben Listening To contest, who will win one of these wonderful British Invasion tapes, were Jason Bukowski, who lives in Regina, Trina Agopsowicz, who lives in Regina, and Francois Rivard, who lives in Saskatoon. Congratulations to you 3 people. You will get a delightful British Invasion tape, and so will you, Amy, and so will you, Darcy. Just say thank you. I know there's like stuff on his face and everything. There you go, Greg. Congratulations. A British Invasion tape for you. Tell you what, you guys are now officially off duty. So Barb and Brian, I'll reach back. Maybe you can hand those. Amy, can you get those back? British Invasion tape, thanks very much to you folks for being so wonderfully at attention throughout the entire festivities. Some more thank yous. For last week, I forgot to mention a thank you to Steve Howe, who is the manager of housewares at Eaton's, for giving us that wonderful hot plate. This week, A1 Rentals for the wonderful tea service. The Foot Locker for the T-shirt I gave away, Quality Records for all the British Invasion tapes, Keith Knox, who gave us hats, shorts, all kinds of British things, as well as that Queen trivia, Barb and Brian, as I mentioned, Amy and Darcy, as I mentioned, Greg, and also Beatrice Dexter out there in London. Thanks very much, Beatrice. We appreciate you. If you're interested in being in the audience when we come to Saskatoon, here's what you need to do. You need to get a hold of CBC Saskatoon. If you live in that area, go to CBC Saskatoon and pick up your tickets. If you're outside of Saskatoon, you can phone. Here is the information. The Halloween show will be taped Friday, October 30th at 7 p.m. You must come in costume to get in. And then Saturday, October 31st, a different show will be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do not come in costume. If you want those tickets and you're in Saskatoon, you can pick them up at CBC Saskatoon. That's the 5th floor of the CN Tower. If you're out of town, call 244-1911, and we will reserve tickets for you. We want to see as many of you out there as possible. We got to get rolling here. We'll see you guys next week on Switchback. It's going to be really good. Greg, let's pass these around because I think a lot of people want to eat them. They're going to be, whoops, they're going to be so good. Maybe you guys would like a delightful dainty there. We'll come over here. I think these people want to eat some stuff here. Ooh, don't they look good? Ooh, ooh.
This is CBC Television.